Hello, welcome back to my channel Tech Jupiter. Today we are going to understand that what is local area network. Local area network is basically a category of network. There are so many types of network. Network means nothing communicating, connecting multiple devices together, exchanging database between those devices is called networking. Okay. So networking is basically a process and local area network is a type of a network. Okay. So if we want to do some practical over local area network, we all know that we have required multiple devices, LAN cables, switch, all these devices, all these equipments we have required. But if we want to do the practical of local area network in a single machine, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. If you want to do the practical of local area network configuration, then you have required minimum of two machines, right? Physically. But here in a single machine, you can take the advantage of virtualization. With the help of virtualization platform, you can configure operating system in a virtual platform and you can connect at the same time all these virtual operating system to your real operating systems. Okay, the same kind of scenario I have made here. I will show you right now. Okay, so let's start. You can see this is my base operating systems. If you right click into this PC icon and go to the properties option, you can see the Windows 10 has been installed in this operating system. But at the same time, I have installed VMware workstations. Okay, so there are so many softwares, so many other vendors are there, like VirtualBox is also there. So I have selected VMware for my case. VMware is installed. So VMware is basically provide you the virtual platform. Okay, and in this virtual platform, I have installed operating system called Windows Server 2012. Okay, for your case, you can, it is not mandatory that you should also install the same operating system. For your case, as per your requirement, Windows 7, Windows 8, as per Windows 11, whatever operating system you want, you can install. My case, it is server. So suppose what we are going to do, we will do some quick practice of local area network by configuring local configurations. For that purpose, you can see that if we want to set up logical configuration right after the physical setup, like connecting cables and all these things, right after that, if we need to configure IP address. Okay, for that purpose, you need to right click into the network, go to the properties option, change adapter setting option, and here you can see two virtual network adapter I have got. This is because of I have installed VMware workstations. Okay, for your case you might not see these two options. Once you have installed VMware workstation, you will get free virtual adapters. Okay, so one is VMnet 1, one is VMnet 2. For my case, I am selecting this one. Okay, any one you can select. So right clicking here, going to the properties options, and I'm selecting this time Internet Protocol version 4 and going to properties option. Here you can see this is the area where you need to assign IP addresses. Remember, whenever we are configuring local area network, so over there you should use private IP address. So there are so many types of private IP addresses, you know that. I will create a separate video on IP address. Okay, for that video you can see that video. Over there you will get a clear idea about IP version 4. So here I am giving 192.168.10.50. Okay, so any IP I can give here. So I have selected 50. Remember, 192.168.10 is a network. I am using a class C IP address and it's a private IP. Private IP means it's totally free. It's not been used in commercial purposes. And the below part is subnet mask 255.255.255 is basically representing that 192.168.10 is a network portion. Okay, and 50 is the client portion, host portion. Host, the term host I am using, host is nothing, just your computer. Whenever you are connecting your computer in a network, your computer should call as host. Okay, so 50 is just is your host IP, and this is the network portion. One simple concept you need to understand that whenever you are configuring local area network, all the computer has to be in a same network, okay? Same network has to belong. So for my case, I'm 192.168.10 is a network. So if you are connecting multiple devices, that first three octet need to be same, and the fourth one need to be different. Okay. So I'm clicking on OK, close. So IP configuration done. I'm going to right click again and going to the status this time, details, and you can see that what IP I have assigned, it is clearly visible or reflecting, right? Now I am moving to the virtual platform. I will have to do the same, right clicking here, going to the properties option, change adapter settings, right click, properties again here, double click here, and here you can see predefined some IPs are given. I'm just removing them and configuring once again 192.168.10.50 given in the base machine. So here I'm giving 100 up to 255 you can assign. 256 is not a valid number in IP version 4, remember. Okay, so 255, the last one. For easy understanding purpose, I'm giving 100. Okay, 50 given to the base machine, 10 given to the virtual one. So clicking on OK. So what happened? I have given a same network IP in both the operating system. Same network means 192.168.10 is same. Okay. Now I am moving to the next step. Right after configuration of IP, I need to go to right click over here in the virtual machine. Just right click over this Windows Server 2012, going to the setting option, and here you need to select on network adapter, which is the virtual network adapter, and over there in the bracket it is clearly written that VMnet1 is given. Okay, so from here you need to select VMnet1 or VMnet8, whatever you want. So VMnet1 is selected, fine. That thing need to be same. Remember, same means if you have selected VMnet1 over here, so in the virtual case you need to put assign IP over this virtual network adapter. Okay, not this one. Clear? This is the second step you need to keep in your mind. The third and final step is you need to disable the firewall settings. So firewall is nothing, just a security. Go to the run option, Windows firewall.msc is the shortcut, wf.msc, or you can go to the control panel and over there you will get Windows firewall settings. So you need to go to Windows firewall settings to disable the firewall actually. Otherwise, no any data packet will be allowed. You all know that whenever we are checking the connectivity between computers, one computer is actually one operating system need to send data packet to the other just to verify that reply is coming from the other end or not. If firewall should be enabled, then that packet will not going to be allowed by that particular operating system where the firewall is on. Okay, so here you can see from my case there is three different domains are there: domain, profile, private profile, public profile, and all three domains is off. Okay, so here you can click on also. So these options will help you to make your firewall enable or disable, right? So for my case firewall is totally off. Let me see this same thing here also. Going this time, going to the control panel, you can see Windows firewall right here. Click on turn Windows firewall on, or you can go to the advanced settings. Okay, and here you can see Windows firewall is off. The three profile is off. You can click on Windows and you can see the same thing coming, right? So all these three platforms are off. So all three steps is done. Now it's time to check to verify the connectivity. So go to CMD and type the IP address of the base machine. 10 dot. What was that? Maybe 50. Yeah, you can see the reply is coming, right? And what is my IP address? I need to type IP config for that. So this computer IP address is 192.168.10.10.100 and 10.100 is clearly getting reply from 10.50. That means connectivity is absolutely perfect. So let me do the same from here also. Run cmd and type ping and 192.168.10.100, which is the IP address of the Windows Server 2012. See, the communications are well established, so that is the basic thing you need to learn. Okay, whenever, and it is clearly, I have a single machine, I don't need require any lab setup or multiple machines. I can easily do this practical. Okay, so the communications are well established. Remember, there are two types of error usually come. One is, maybe you can see, instead of this reply, you can see that destination host unreachable, or request timeout, or general failure. Such kind of error you might face, okay, for your case when you are doing for the first time. So remember, once you are getting any error message, three things you need to keep in your mind. First, maybe the IP assignment you have not given correct. Okay, same network IP has to be given. What is same network? I will create a separate video. Please go through that video. Second thing is, either you have not disabled firewall. Firewall need to be disabled. If any end the firewall is on, the destination host unreachable kind of error you can see. Or if you are seeing request timeout or general failure, so might your IP, there might be some IP error mistakes you have done. Maybe some different network issue kind of things happened. Okay, so such kind of errors might you can face. So if you like this video, or if you have any suggestions, please write in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching this video.